Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Franco with Trading Futures Live. In this video, I will review my trade from today. Unfortunately, it was not during the live stream, but I do have a recording, so I will play it out. And after that, please stick to the video because we did have a demand that happened to work pretty nicely, and all the scenarios played out like we analyze them in the pre-market and then during the live stream, right? So right now, let's go and see the trade, and I'll jump back to the edge wonk. All right, here I had the limit order almost being stopped out, but then started to work. My target was very conservative right there, 3.5 to 1. I didn't want to stretch the trade, and I think it was a good trade. Since I made 3.5R, I was not paying attention to the market, but my demand worked later. So let's jump back into the edge wonk. All right, so here is my edge wonk. You see here September 19th, I just took one trade. Let's review it. And I was so close to being stopped out, but fortunately it went pretty well. After that, after breaking the highs, just collapsed and hit my target, hit a 35. If you see the internals, the ADQD was not coherent at this time, but the tick chart, like I've said before, the tick chart is a momentum gauge. When momentum is dying is when the trend is about to start, right? And I'm not talking about a large time frame trend. This is a very short time frame trading, what I do. So I want to be aware of the momentum at the time that I'm trading. Okay, so here we did not make a new high while the market was creating new highs, and we were creating lows here, and that's how my trade ended up working. It made me $373. But before I close this video, I want to show you guys the missed trade that I'm referring to, and this is a pretty nice area. Everything played out accordingly what we were analyzing during the live stream. It came down to the area 57, and then from here I never came back, and it went to the market closed plus 1%. So what we were paying attention was not even the internals. The internals were textbook internals, but this is not what is most important for me. The more important chart for me was the dollar. So we did have this sort of demand right here, and this demand was holding until around 10:30, right, when the dollar started to come down. And I said, all right, the dollar came down. If it comes back to this area, that's the time to have a nice long. It actually came back here, and then it was chopping around and finally collapsed, right? So what's the important lesson here? When the dollar is back in supply right here between these two lines, we will have to look for zones, a high quality area to trade from, right? And that high quality area was the 57. I don't have a like the 100%. I'm not 100% sure if I said it, but I think in the live stream we were talking about, okay, the long is 57. I had two other zones that failed, but ultimately this was the one that worked out and for the better, right? How you don't take other zones but this one? And I want to be clear. I want to be very clear. I've had during my trading sessions, I do draw a lot of areas, right? and I ended up taking none to the short side today because I didn't have the internals. But here you do have the internals. You created a low here and a higher low when this thing was collapsing, right? So this is your signal. All right. Okay, if you like this video, please consider to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to help more people and help myself while I do these videos. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.